Hello, welcome to God's Junk Drawer. I'm Cody, this is Zoe, and today I'm going to help you save money on your trash bill. If you're a homeowner or a renter, you have a trash service. And if you haven't checked your trash service in over a year, you're probably overpaying. And if it's been over 3 years since you moved into your house and actually looked at your trash bill, I guarantee it's double more than what you should be paying. I'm not talking about one specific trash company. Unfortunately, all trash companies operate with the same corrupt business practices, and this is the bait and switch method. They'll offer you an introductory price that is very, very low, and they will refuse to tell you the price moving forward, and then before you know it, you're stuck under a 1-year contract for something that you didn't know how much it was going to cost. I don't know how they can legally get away with this. That's another thing to discuss about talking with our congresspeople and why that there's a business out there that is allowed to not advertise prices and put you under contract. So let's get into some specific details here. I'm going to walk through an example of a good company, and again, it's still a poorly run corrupt system, but this is an example of a situation where you can work through with the company, and although you have to put in effort every single year, you can get good pricing. So if I go back to March of 2024, I signed up for a trash service, and my very first month was $55. The other thing that these companies do is that they charge you bi-monthly, but they give you their introductory fee for 1 month, so that way the billing is that much more confusing when trying to compare pricing and when they try to explain to you that they didn't increase price on you. So $55 is my price in March. And then on my next billing cycle, my first bi-monthly is $83. So I'm showing a 51% price increase there. And then if you drill down to the actual bill and look at the rate of service of what they charge, my introductory rate was about $10, and they increased it by 80%. So now we are looking at an $83 bill instead of our original $55, with our service fee 80% increased on our monthly. So now what will happen with every single trash service, that's your locked in fee. I didn't know about the 83. I find that out on my next month. Then you have that service for 1 year, and then you'll notice here a price change. And we'll circle back to this on the most current year, but what you see is 83 and you see a price drop, because what that actually is that immediately after 1 year, your trash company will raise your price between 25 and 50%. And then at that point, you have to call the trash company once a year, every year, for the rest of your life. So from $83, I guarantee they raised it at least $20 to probably $103. And then I called and said, hey, this sucks. And then they lowered it back down to $73. So let me go forward to this year and to bring us to another example. So we are up to, boom, February again, 1 year, and they increased my fee by 25%. So I call them again, and instead of this bill of $73 going up to $92.50, I am now looking at instead a price of $68, which is $5 less than my previous billing. And what this tells you, you have to understand how these businesses operate. As you'll notice, a lot of businesses are moving towards subscription models. It used to be you buy something, you have it, that's it, end of the day. Businesses are realizing that they get more money out of subscription models. Of course, it makes sense for trash services, but things like your Netflix, YouTube, all those type of things are all geared towards a monthly subscription. No different from your trash. And what they want to do is keep you subscribed to their service and then tack on as much as they possibly can without you noticing over time. So you're going to notice different businesses do this different way. There's going to be the ones like this. Once a year, as soon as your contract is up after a year, they will raise your price by a large portion. And then at that point, you're going to want to call the company and you will want to have other quotes in front of you, which of course those will be wonderful, beautiful, low quotes for that first month, same as that company you're calling will have on their own site. That's the only price they will show you, is the 1 month good price. So then let them know that you have already offers from other trash companies that you can get their price for less than half of theirs, and that they can either price match you or you'll cancel the service. Now, anytime you see, so for example, this one, my price went down by $5, what that tells me is that their subscription model is meeting their goal for the neighborhood. So they're going to have a certain percentage of your neighborhood share that they're going to want to have under their subscription model. And they're going to put it in their little calculator, beep, boop, 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 if you leave them how much of their share they're losing and their profit margin and all that good stuff. So that's why you're actually going to see their price going down. Their most important thing is to get you under contract by any means necessary, and they will let you save money to get you under contract. So it's only those first initial signups with new trash companies that you have to be very, very careful. For example, on here, after this first month, I should have called them and got my price lowered immediately. They would definitely not bring it down to that 55 because no actual trash companies operate that way. But understanding how all trash companies operate and being able to fight against them will save you money in the long run. Blessing break! Over the last few years, I've been struggling with some vertigo issues. It's been one of the most painful physical experiences I've had to go through, and losing an entire day every month is not fun at all. I've been trying to do a better job of listening to God and what He's trying to tell me, whether it's to slow down, change my diet, different things like that. And I feel I've been doing a better job of trying to listen to what God is telling me. And this has been the first month I haven't had any vertigo issues, so I feel so blessed, and I hope my health continues to be positive. I'm going to walk you through an example of this with one of the worst companies that I've ever had to deal with, Waste Management. You can see on their website they have a wonderful introductory price to get you hooked in, but they use every negative practice possible to get every dollar out of you. I had mentioned trash companies will only show you the first month of what you'll be paying for. And again, I don't know how this is possibly legal, but they essentially say, here, you're going to pay $15 for your first month of trash service, and we'll let you know what it's going to be going forward. So you have no clue. One of the things you're going to notice is that Waste Management actually has a fee to return the trash can to them. This is a made-up fee. They own the trash can, so why would you pay $75 for them to come pick up their own property? If you are dealing with a trash company that is demanding that you pay a pickup service for them to get their trash can, simply tell them, no, that's all right. If you don't want to come get your trash can, I will dispose of it for you. And the trash can costs more than $75 likely, so they will come and get it. As you can see here, we've got a great introductory price. We can add it to our cart and look around for any information on what we will be paying forward, and it is impossible to find. Again, this is not unique to Waste Management. You're going to find this with every trash company. They will, one, not show you pricing up front, so you have no clue what you're going to pay for. And two, they will not allow you to cancel service online. You have to wait and contact poor customer service in order to get your trash service canceled. This is going to take time to save money, but in the long run, it's going to save you hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Hopefully this information helps save you money on your trash bill moving forward. Even if you can only save $20 a month, that's $240 a year that you can spend on something much more worthwhile. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.